Hello everybody and welcome to week 13 of the Ssbl. Day number 2. And we're starting with the Gauchos and the Overdrafts. Let me pull up the schedule because I believe, if my memory serves me correct, the Gauchos are win and in. Yes. A win from the Gauchos punches their playoff ticket. And they start things off hot. Samir tailwind into left field. That one is gone. It's 1-0 Gauchos. Samir tailwind into the stands in left field. And an early 1-0 team for the blue and white. It's Cucumber Melon on the mound. I have way too many windows open. What's that? Grounder to Hitch Socks. Throw is in time for out number 3, so Gauchos get on the bird early due to the solo home run by Tailwind, and we'll go to the bottom of the first. See the Overdrafts come to the plate for the first time tonight. We've got Jake Carter on the mound. Grounder to Banger. Flips it to Carter in time for out number 1. That one's into the stands, full count. Grounded to Watt, easy play, 2 away. Brings up Buzz Yellow. 10-2 on the year for the Gauchos, leading the Evolution by a solid 4 games. Tough dive there from Billups, and the runner will reach. So an infield single for the Overdrafts to continue to the bottom of the first and brings up Shiru Mamiya. Overdrafts, on the other hand, 7-5 on the year so far. Coming in a tie for the Icons division with the Retrievers. Retrievers do have a leg up on him, though, having the head-to-head victory from earlier in the season. But Mamiya strikes out there, and that will send us to the top of the second, still 1-0. We'll see Hex, Colon, and Steele due up. A rocket into left, but Brecken York makes the catch there. And Colin will be aboard. He draws a walk. Mellon comes back with the punch out, 2 away. Here is Billups. Cucumber Melon on the year, 7 earned runs through 16 2/3, a 3.78 ERA, a 1.26 whip. That one's trouble as that's going to roll into the gap. The runner was running, so he's got a head start. He's headed into third and is going to round third, head for home. And the Gauchos now lead 2-0. 0-2 to Dion. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And strike 3 call. Dion gets punched out. Another run on the board for the Gauchos, now 2-0 as we enter the bottom of the second. Gauchos looking to be the first team to punch their ticket to the Season 9 postseason. That one's hit well into left, and that's going to one-hop off the wall into the Bermuda Triangle. And that's going to be a leadoff double. That'll bring up Lester PJ now. As for Jake Carter, 2 earned runs through 19 innings so far this season, 24 strikeouts to only 4 walks, a sub-1 ERA and a sub-1 whip. 0.95 on the ERA and 0.68 on the whip, striking out 11.3 per 9. Some nasty, nasty numbers from Jake Carter this season. But does have himself in a bit of a pickle here in the bottom of the second. 2 on, nobody out. Here is Nico Baca. Fouls that one off. 1-2 the count. Down the first base line, it's fair. It's going to roll into the corner. Runner's going to round third, head for home. And the overdrafts are on the board. Nico Baca with an RBI single. It's 2-1. Oh, runner was going. This one's popped up into center field. Dion tracks it down. Able to get it in there, back into the infield. Not allowing the runner to tag, so 1 out now. Katarina Ducateau to the plate. Runners at the corners. Grounded to Billups. Billups to Watt. And Watt to Banger for the Dragons special to get out of the inning. The overdrafts do plate 1. And make it a 2-1 ball game going into the top of the fourth. Top of the third, excuse me. Full count here to Miranda Biscuit. And Biscuit will draw a leadoff walk. Samir tailwind, grounded to short. PJ with the diving stop. Only able to get it to first for out number 1. Runner advances 90 feet. In scoring position now for Jay Watt. Jay Watt grounds it to Ducateau. In time to Amia 2-way. But another 90 feet for Biscuit. She's at third now, and Brutus Banger comes up to the plate. Full count here to Banger. Fouls it back. That walk. Puts runners at the corners now for Athena Hex. Ooh. Hex puts a good rip on that one, but foul by a good 10 feet. 1-2 the count. And she doesn't miss this one. That one is gone. Athena Hex with a 3-run shot, and it's 5-1. 428 feet, and the Gauchos bring it back 5-1 now. Get that run back and more. Gauchos has scored in every inning so far. 5-1 going into the bottom of the third, top of the order due up for the overdrafts. Full count here to Piston Omen. Breaks his bat, popping this one up. And that's going to be caught by Billups for out number 1. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. So a runner aboard here for the overdrafts in the bottom of the third. Two and one the count here to Buzz Yellow. Fouls it off. And Buzz Yellow deep into left, back at the wall is Biscuit. That one is going to be gone! Buzz Yellow puts one just over the fence in left field and makes it 5-3. Carter in the final regular season start giving up more earned runs than he had in his previous 3 here against the overdrafts. That one's hit well, deep into center field. Back it goes. Brecken York is gone! And it's a 1-run ball game. It's 5-4. Jake Carter had only given up 1 home run coming into this game. It's given up 2 this inning. Equal 3 spots in the third, and it remains a 1-run ball game going into the top of the fourth, 5-4 now. Oh my, and that will do it for Cucumber Melon. A very quick pull, so already in the bullpen for the overdrafts to start the top of the fourth, and it's Narcisio Dixon who's the first man out. And loses the first batter. He faces Ernie Steele on a 4-pitch walk. So runner aboard already here for the Gauchos. Oh, that one's over the head of Amia, and that's going to roll into the corner. Digging for 2, Billups will have herself a double, and 2 in scoring position now for the Gauchos. I'm just kind of surprised to me. It looked like it didn't even look like he got a jump off as that one went over his head. So 2 on, nobody out here in the top of the fourth. Neon Dion, the number 9 hitter. Rounded to second, Ducateau with the out at first, but a run comes to score, making it a 2-run game, 6-4. Brisket tries to, nope, she won't, and rips one up the middle, out of the reach of PJ, and a run comes in again, 7-4. So both Steele and Billups coming in to score this inning, back up to a 3-run lead for the Gauchos, 7-4. And strike 3 called. Tailwind gets retired. That brings up Jay Watt. 0 for 2 today. Runner going, the throw looks good and is in time. Nice throw by Botka, but 2 more runs for the Gauchos now, 7-4 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. And Carter gets the early pull. Wow. I mean, it's not unfounded. The Gauchos bullpen is fantastic, but quick yanks here in this game. See if Poodle Starfire can right the ship for the Gauchos pitching. And Banger makes a nice backhanded snag there, 1 away. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout, so Starfire's retired the first 2 batters she's faced. Much better off than what Narcisio did. That's going to be a 1-2-3 inning for Biscuit, and we'll go to the top of the 5th. I'm sorry, not Biscuit, for Poodle Starfire. Top 5th now. Let's see. Oh, I don't include that. Well, what's the harm? I'm going to try something on the stat sheet. Ooh, interesting. Okay, for those of you that are here right now. Oh, but the thing is, I don't want. No, that's okay. I realize I have a mistake. Is it? Don't know how you spell Cade for the. It's with a Y actually. It's supposed to be with. So I need to fix the other one. But it's interesting. I've added for the pitching stats. I've added the game column into the rows. And now you can see a breakdown of all of their games, which is kind of interesting. Dixon is pulled after inning in 2/3. Belford inherits 2 on and 2 out for RBI man Ernie Steele. Two and 2. String and a miss. Steele gets retired, and the first 0 is hung for the Gauchos tonight. Still 7-4 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. So it's kind of cool. Now I can go and look at Jake Carter tell you that this was his shortest outing of the season, which is by no surprise. He had lasted at least 6 in every game. He went 6 1/3 his first time out, 6 his second, and then 6 2/3 the second time. It only lasted, I think, 3 in this one. But Poodle Starfire has definitely found a groove and is shutting down the Overdraft's offense. We're headed to the top of the 6th now. 7-4 still the score in favor of the Gauchos, who can punch their ticket to the playoffs with a victory here. And that's going to be a bomber special down into center to start off the top of the 6th. A win here would also give the Gauchos the division title. Um, 17. And I believe, if I'm correct here, if the Gauchos winning gives the Overdrafts a loss, and if the wrong fielders beat the Retrievers in Game 3 tonight, the Gauchos will also clinch a first-round bye tonight. So another interesting factor here. 2 on and a runner on second here. Samir Tailwind for the 4th time. And he strikes out swinging. Bottom of the 6th we go. And it's Amia York and Lester PJ due up. Offense has gone quite a bit for the Overdrafts, as Starfire is locked in through 2 innings of relief, but this one's a rocket into center field. Back it goes. Dion is at the wall, and it's going to die in front of the wall. Dion making the catch for out number 1. That certainly felt good off the bat, but hung up there and just kind of died. It's allowed out number 1 to start the home half of the 6th. Starfire gets the strikeout there. Quick 2 outs. 3 other outings so far for Starfire on the year. I think we're a bit behind on the coverage. I think we're through week 10, so we're 2 full weeks behind, and this one will be 3. That's popped up. And it will be caught by Seal for out number 3. And we'll go to the top of the 7th. Still a 3-run lead for the Gauchos. 3, 4, 5 due up for them here. Ripped, and that one's just past the glove of a diving Katarina Ducateau. And Jay Watt will be aboard. There's Brutus Banger 0 for 2 today with a walk. Slow roller. PJ gets the lead out, but can't turn the Dragon special. That will bring up Athena Hex. Hex having a nice day, 2 for 3, a 3-run home run. This one is popped up into center field. Easy play here for yellow for out number 2. Many opportunities for Belford this season. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. Going a minimum of 2 1/3 in every chance. Has gone upwards of almost 4 innings as well in relief. Only 7 earned throughout his season so far. Ashley Weber will come in. 11 2/3 under her belt this year and only 3 earned. I do believe she gave up a few last week in that game against the Liberty. So she's looking to bounce back a bit here. Slow roller to short. Billups is up in time for out number 2. Two and 1 the count to Piston Omen. And strike 3 called. Omen sits down. And we're to the top of the 8th. 7, 8, 9 do it for the Gauchos. This one's popped up, stays in play for Botka for out number 1. Belford locked in. Just 2 hits through 2 2/3, 3 strikeouts. Honestly, should have been the first man out instead of Narcisio. Rounder, and that's off the glove of Ducateau. And the runner is aboard. Bring up a tense Neon Dion. And speak of the devil, and he shall appear. Matt Wee comes in. And that one's instantly into the gap. Takes a beneficial bounce for the wrong fielders. That was close to the slanted wall in left center, as that could have scored a run if it took a hop the wrong way. But both in scoring position now for the Tapioca Miranda Biscuit. A chance for the Gauchos to put this one out of reach and punch their ticket to the dance. Off the short hop. And instead of trying to go home to cut down the run, they let one score for out number 2. And it's a 4-run lead now for the Gauchos. And that one's fair, and another one will score 9-4. And Matt Wee doing what was foretold in the chat. Only 1 out, and has let 2 runs come across here. One going to Belford and one going on Wee's tally. Banger swings and misses. And we'll go to the bottom of the 8th. A tough hill to climb now for the Overdrafts, down by 5. And just 6 outs left to work with. But it is 2, 3, and 4 due up in the order. Mojo up for Weber off the strikeout to start off the inning. That one's hit well into right, and that one is gone. Buzz Yellow having a day. Inches the Overdrafts closer. It's 9-5. Mia pops this one up into right. And that will be caught by Colin for out number 2. Into left. And Biscuit makes the catch there for out number 3, and we head to the 9th. 9-5 your score here, and it's Hex, Colin, and Steele due up for the Gauchos. Two on and nobody out now here for the Gauchos at the top of the 9th. Ernie Steele to the plate, 0 for 3 with a walk. Let's see if RBI man comes through. And that walk will load the bases. Sophia Phillips having a nice day. Braden Case comes in. Phillips 4 for 4, 2 doubles, 2 singles. RBI locked in. And there's another double digits for the Gauchos. It's 10-5. Two and one. And Dion puts one in the center. Another will score. It's 11-5. Still nobody out in the top of the 9th here. Biscuit takes care of that one away. center field and caught by Yellow for out number 2. Runner will tag, making it a cool dozen for the Gauchos. Strikeout to end the inning, but overdrafts need a miracle now. Well, every miracle has to start somehow. And that one's through, so 2 aboard here for the overdress. Brings up Hitch Sox 0 for 3 on the day. And that one is down. The base is always going. And the throw is not in time, and it makes it 12-6. And in comes Everett Sardee. And in comes Lily Pad. That's hit well into center field. Back it goes. Everett Sardee just hit a 3-run shot. Nobody out, still in the bottom of the 9th. And there goes Piston Omen 1 away. Oh, and 2 now to Mookie Astaire. Rounded to the 3rd, Hex up with it. The throw in time for out number 2. And the Gaucho just 1 out away from clinching a postseason berth. 2 home runs already for Buzz Yellow. Needs to find a way to get on to extend this one. 2-2 the count. And that will do it. The Gauchos are going dancing. They take this one 12-9, and they punch their ticket to the postseason. Overdrafts made it interesting late, but the Gauchos taking care of business 12-9 here in game number 1. 26 combined hits. 5 for 5 was Billups. Multi-hit games also for Hex and Tailwind and Dion. 12 hits for the overdrafts. 3 for 5 Buzz Yellow. 5, 6, 7 in line for the overdrafts, all getting 2 hits apiece. Win goes to Starfire. She pitches 3 innings, no earned. Weber and Pad get tagged for 5 earned through 3. And then it was just a lot of bad pitching for the overdrafts. Mellon 5 through 3. Dixon 2 through less than 2, and then Matt Wee 4 through 2/3 of an inning. But the loss is stuck to Mellon. Top MVP is actually Buzz Yellow, followed by Billups, and then Athena Hex to round that out. And that will conclude game number 1. Game number 2, the Mythic and the Skulls of Rock will be coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Ssbl on Twitch. Game number 2, Mythic and the Skulls of Rock. It looks like there's a similar situation for the Stingers going on tonight as there was for the Gauchos. A Mythic win here gives the Stingers a playoff berth and the Nova's division. And the Mythic start things off with a base hit. Runner going, and the hit run works off. Runner starting for third. Logan Strange. The throw was close, but not in time. The Mythic now have runners at the corners. Nobody out here. Jesse Merritt to the plate. And he strikes out swinging. Big first out. Here comes Harry Von Crum. And a swing and a miss, so back-to-back strikeouts for the Mythic. It's up to Odin Moss not to squander the opportunity here early. Stingers are 10-3. They played last night and beat the Bombers. So they sit right now with the best record in the Epic Conference, 10-3. First Epic team to get to double-digit wins. And that's a strikeout of Moss. So after allowing the first 2 runners to reach, the Skulls strike out the rest of the side and go to the bottom of the first. Newt Castle coming in clutch there. And another big game for the Skulls. trying to keep pace with the Angels for that last spot in the Epic Conference. This one into left. Galileo Cat is Lucian Miles makes the catch. Oh wait, I've made a mistake, haven't I? Because Logan Strange is the call-up, but Mayha's supposed to be in left field. Hold on. Restart, my bad. We'll be right back. Okay, that's better. Jose Mayha. Back to where he should be. Let's do that all again. Diddles Rosas. Hit himself a couple home runs last week. Okay, we have basically a carbon copy so far. Colombo gets aboard with a bomber special and then a hit and run to put runners at the corners. Now Jesse Merritt is up. They won't strike out the side, but holy cow. Parallel universe or something. Popped up left field. And it'll be caught by Cat. But this one was actually put into play, and the Mythic will take a 1-0 lead. Another one popped up. And it's caught by Shaw for out number 3. So the Mythic lead 1-0 going into the bottom of the first. We'll see County, Cat, and Kim come up. Grounded to first, smash tot. Round number 1. Slow roller to Buckley. Throws in time for round number 2. That brings up Alicia Kim. And Kim strikes out swinging. We'll head to the top of the second. McBinney, Buckley, and Miles due up. Out of the reach of Welder there, and the runner will be aboard.
The second baseman, number 5.
This one popped up foul territory. Flip Hecker will make the catch for round number 1.
The left fielder, number 58.
That'll be a Dragon special to end the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the second.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 22.
That'll be a leadoff walk.
Now batting, the catcher, number 33.
For Hunky Funk on the season, 10 earned runs in 18 1/3 innings. Has himself... What is happening here?
Baseman, number 18. Now batting, the right fielder, number 14.
Oh. Okay, I see what's happening. Kipshaw Jr. up to the plate, 2 on, 2 out. Big at-bat here for Kipshaw Jr. Trying to tie things up here. That's up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. And we got ourselves a tie game at 1 apiece.
The second baseman, number 20.
And that one's going to get down into right. Runner's going to round third, head for home. The throw from Moss is going to be in, not in time. That was close, but just under the tag. And the runner scores, and the Skulls take the lead. And another base hit. And another runner headed for home. Kipshaw Jr. thought better of it. Retreats back to third.
Number 18.
Bases are loaded. Hunky Funk is tense. Has not been a great night for starting pitching so far this evening. And that one's out of the reach of Rosas. One is going to score. Another one rounding third, headed for home. They'll score. And it's 4-1 Skulls.
Designated hitter, number 7.
A 2-out nightmare for Hunky Funk. Couldn't get the final out to end the bottom of the second, and 4 runs have been plated here. And Alicia Kim up to the plate. RBI woman activated for her. And she will draw a walk to load the bases.
The shortstop, number 22. Ball high.
And the strikeout mercifully ends the inning, but 4 runs in the bottom of the second, and the Skulls take the lead as we go to the top of the third. 9-1-2 due up for them here.
First baseman, number 6.
As for Newcastle this year, 7 earned runs for him in 18 and a third innings. A 3.43 ERA and a 1.31 whip. Steadily gotten stronger numbers as the season has gone on. Got pegged for 6 earned runs in the first game of the season. That was against the High Rollers. But he's only given up 1 since then, and then 1 tonight. Rosas draws a walk.
The third baseman, number 8.
That one gets away from Bean Machine. And Rosas into scoring position now for Jesse Merritt. But right to Welder. Throw is in time for out number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the third. Machine will lead us off with Hecker and Jose Meja behind him.
The catcher, number 33.
That one is inside the line and fair. That trickles into left field. Runners headed for second. And we'll get there. Bean Machine with a leadoff double.
Baseman, number 18. Ball outside. Ball Ball out. Hey! Take a base.
That's a walk. Hunky Funk is just not having a good night.
Fielder, number 14.
He is tense, 4 earned through 2+, 6 hits, 3 walks. It has been a night to forget so far, and another one just inside the line. That will score at least 1 more. It's 5-1. The Skulls just hitting these things perfectly where the Mythic defense is not.
Number 33. Ball.
Grounded to Buckley. That's out number 1, but another run will score. That's the most earned runs Funk has given up so far in a game this season. He gave up 5 in his second start back on week 5. It only lasted 5 innings there. But a game he'd like to forget in his young career. He's rattled, as the Skulls have put 6 on him here through just short of 3 innings. That will be run number 7. The Skulls making a statement here, wanting to stay alive in the wild card race in the Epic Conference. That one is into the gap. Skulls are just absolutely rocking Funk.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 18. Low. Hey, right.
2-2 to Galileo Cat. And he strikes out swinging to end the inning. But a 3 spot in the third, and we'll head to the top of the fourth, 7-1 in favor of the Skulls. Avon Krun swings at the first pitch and pops it up into left field, where Galileo Cat is there. That one's into the gap. A trickle all the way to the wall. Runner's headed for third and will get there. So a triple there for Olden Moss. That one is foul. Grounded to Welder, allows the run to score, makes it 7-2 now. Lucian Miles up to the plate, 0 for 1 today, and swing and a miss. He gets struck out. Hey, oh, maybe I did mute. I don't know if you heard me sneeze or not. Sorry. I think I hit the button in time. In comes Paprika Stocks. Oh, I did. Oh, well. And Paprika Stocks had a bad outing last week against the Cyclones. And it may get very ugly here in Bengata Bowl. Stocks doesn't have too bad of a stat line on the year. 2 earned through 4 2/3, 3.86, but does have some crooked numbers waiting to be posted. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 outings on the year so far, but 2 of them have only lasted a third of an inning. Almost had to have gotten hurt. But Stocks puts up a clean 4th. We go to the top of the 5th, 7-2 our scores. Smash Tot to lead things off. Another strikeout for Castle. And that one's right back to the mound. Catch is made for round number 2, and here is Rosas. Merritt 0 for 2 on the night. Ball's behind 0-2 to Castle. Swing and a miss. Down goes Merritt. Bottom of the fifth we go. Meha, Kipshaw Jr. and Fran Welder do up.
The right fielder, number 14.
That's up the middle. It's a lead off base hit.
Center fielder, number 33.
Popped up, trending towards the dugout. McBenney had made the attempt, but out of her reach. Swing and miss 1-2. That's a shot. Left center field. Kipshaw Jr. at the wall. It's off the base of the wall. That will plate another run. It's 8-2 Skulls.
Second baseman, number 20.
Welder strikes out, swinging one away.
The first baseman, number 29.
Oh, Rosas with the diving stop. Throws it to first, round number 2.
The left fielder, number 18.
Foul. 2-1 the count here to Galileo Cat. That's two RBIs tonight with a base hit. Popped up into left. And this will be caught by Miles for round number 3, and we'll go to the top of the 6th. And the Skulls holding on to a 6-run lead. Von Crum, Moss, and McBinney two up.
Designated hitter, number 89.
Castle so far, the best starting pitcher we've seen so far today. 2 earned through 5. 5 hits, 2 walks. I'm probably going to say around 4 or 5 strikeouts. Grounded to Welder. In time, 1 away. Mojo up
The right fielder, number 44.
for Castle. Locked in here. Nope. Way too fast.
Number 24.
0-2 to Kylie McBinney. McBinney into right, back it goes, and McBinney is gone. Solo shot from Kylie McBinney, 8-3 now.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 5.
Ojo gone from Newcastle. But Welder makes the stop there. Throw to first in time for round number 3. And we'll go bottom of the 6th. Alicia Kim, Carlos Ramos, and Bean Machine do up.
Hitter, number 7.
Stocks gives up a leadoff walk. Brings up Ramos, who's 0 for 2 today with the walk. Into center, and that's going to be a bomber special. Runner will head to third, so runners at the corners here for the Skulls. Bean Machine to the plate. Paprika Stocks is gone. And we are officially on ugly alert. Deep into center field. McBinney is under it to make the catch, but a runner will tag and score 9-3.
The third baseman, number 18. Now batting, the right fielder, number 14.
We're on second two-way here for Meha, and he swings at one in the dirt. Throw down to first in time. 9-3 as we go to the top of the seventh. Miles, Tot, and Colombo due up.
The left fielder, number 50. Now pitching, number
Sydney Weber will come in relief. Weber with 5 earned runs in 11 2/3 innings this year, a 3.85 ERA, and a 1.2 WHIP.
the center fielder, number 11.
That's a 1-2-3 inning for Weber, and we'll head to the bottom half. 8-9-1 due up for the Skulls.
Now batting, the center fielder, number 33.
Into left, and Miles tracks that one down.
Batting, the second baseman, number 20. Now batting, the first baseman, number 29.
Deep into right, and Jet County makes me put on the double digits once again. Top of the 8th. 7-run ball game.
The shortstop, number 18.
The Mythic well in line in the race to the bottom. Only 2 wins on the season. Tied with the Moonshots. Moonshots already 2-11 in the Mythic. Barring some sort of miracle, will join them there.
The third baseman,
Next worst is the Sparrows at 3-9. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 win teams in the race.
The designated hitter, number 89.
Got by Meha, that's out number 1.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 43.
Mythic with the bases loaded here, only 1 out in the top of the 8th. A chance to get a little something going here. And that one's down into center field. 1 run will score, making it 10-4.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 5.
Infield fly called. No one's going to tag up there.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 58.
And the Mythic with the loss here will be the first team eliminated from the Epic Conference. The Moonshots accomplished the elimination with the loss last night. 10-4 as we enter the bottom of the 8th. Last chance for the cherry on top for the Skulls.
Number 7. Now batting, the shortstop, number 22.
Ripped into left center. That's going to roll to the wall.
Now batting, the catcher, number 33.
The machine is put runners at the corners. So the Mythic only 2 wins. One of those was over the High Rollers, and then the other was inexplicably over the Liberty back in Interleague week. So some... Let's see. 11.
The right fielder, number 14.
Nice Dragon special. We'll see if the Mythic can put up
First baseman,
a respectable top of the 9th. That's a strikeout, 1 away.
now batting, the center fielder, number 11.
Last chance for the Mythic Bills Rosas. Into foul territory. Jet County tracks it down for out number 3, and the Skulls dominate the Mythic and stay in the epic playoff picture. 11-4. Penbrigada. Mythic did put together 10 hits, but couldn't quite do much with it. Rosas, Moss, McBinney all having a multi-hit day. 3 RBIs for McBinney. Everyone getting a hit on the day for the Skulls, except for Alicia Kim, but she does draw a couple of walks. 3 hits for Meha and County today. Loss goes to Funk. He was definitely in one. 7 earned through 3. It was ugly no matter which way you sliced it for the Mythic. Win goes to Newcastle. Quality start under his belt. 3 earned through 6. And then Sydney Weber with the 3-inning save. Only 1 earned. 5 strikeouts for her. McBinney gets top billing with Jet County, and Kip Shaw Jr. getting honors as well. Coming up, game number 3, a big one. Now with the Overdraft's loss, Retrievers can be a full game up in the Icons. But the other side of things, the Wrongfielders trying to scrape their way into the playoff picture, trying to surge here in the second half of the season. Don't go anywhere. A big game number 3 for the Heroic Conference playoff picture coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere. You're watching the Ssbl on Twitch. Here we are, final game of the night, Wrongfielders and Retrievers. And the Wrongfielders get a major player back, Pedro Cruz back for injury for this one. So a big boost to the lineup there for the Wrongfielders. It's Jeff Hayner versus Leela Blurns. Oh, that's an inauspicious start. Learns the righty specialist. One and 2 here to Harold McHenry. He skies one into right center. And there is Pedro Cruz making the catch one away. Leela Blurns on the year. 9 earned through 18 and a third. A 4.42 ERA and a 1.14 whip. Has a bit of a trouble with home runs this year, as she's racked up 5 home runs this year. Struggled big time in her second game this season. Only went 4 in the third, gave up 7 earned back in week 5. A clean first inning there. That was a 12-7 loss to the Dragons back in week 5.
Shortstop, number 7. That's up.
And on the other hand, here we have Jeff Hainer. And that's under the glove of Ferrari, going to trickle into the outfield. So leadoff runner aboard for the wrong fielders.
The second baseman, number 37.
That's going to be a 4-6-3 Dragon special. And 2 away here. Now Pedro Cruz comes up to the plate. These two teams very similar offensively. Both hitting in the 250 range. Retrievers slightly better at 256, that is 11th in the league. While the wrong fielders at 251, that's 13th in the league. Wrong fielders outpacing the retrievers in home runs 13-11. But the wrong fielders slightly better in strikeout rate, striking out 26.5%, while the retrievers are at 29. Retrievers averaging 4.5 runs per game, 12th in the league, while the wrong fielders averaging 3.8, that is 14th. 2 on, 2 out here for Boomer Lasers. Hainer struggling to find the final out of the bottom of the first here. And remember, a loss here by the Retrievers locks in a first-round bye for the Gauchos, but Laser strikes out swinging. And he'll head to the top of the second. Buns Nunez and Dale Blanco Jr. due up. Yeah, the Dragons game is a huge outlier for Blurns this season. In her other 2 games, she struck out 11 in both. Lasted 6 innings the first game, and her third game lasted 8, and only had 2 earned in those 2 other games. So that Dragons game really thrown off her stat line. Full count here to Ramen Nunez. Swing, got a miss. Grounder to third. Saturn throw is in time for out number 3. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Brick Haas, Trudy Fruity, and Sophia Saturn due up.
The catcher, number 84. That's inside. Inside. Strike. That's down. Strike. Ball 4. Take your base.
It's going to be a walk issued to start off the inning by Hainer.
Designated hitter, number 18.
Pretty strong strikeout to walk ratio for Hainer this year, 19-4. A whip of .93. Not the biggest strikeout man, just 8.4 per 9. That one's into center field. That one is gone! Just enough over the wall in center field, and Trudy Fruity puts the wrong fielders on top 2-0. That one's down into right. Hayner already tense with no outs here in the bottom of the second. That pitch count, that's about to hit 30. Into left. That one's dangerous. Oh, Burns! Buns makes the catch. A sliding catch that takes him into foul territory. What a play getting an out there. Fantastic play there by Buns. And Ferrari reached it overhead to make that catch. Swing and a miss there. And we'll head to the top of the third. Wrong fielders holding on to a 2-0 lead now. Dickerson, McSorley. Blurns locked in. Into right, and Wayne lets that one fall in front of him for a base hit. First runner to reach tonight for the Retrievers. I feel like if Wayne was a year younger, he probably slides and makes that catch fairly easily, but old man Wayne can't afford to let that one get past him. That's the runner reach. Infield now in double play depth. Swing and miss there from McSorley. Strikeout number 3 for Blurns and brings up Honey Bear. Yeah, Wayne is 4. Grounded around him out to dartboard. 2 lasers for the Dragon special. And we'll head to the bottom of the third. Cruz, Elderberry, and lasers due up. Something that just came to mind. The Retrievers offense has gone dormant. If you remember to last week, the Vikings shut them out in a 1-0 win. I believe the Retrievers only had 1 hit in that game. The Retrievers offense needs to get things going. But Hayner gives up a leadoff walk here to start the bottom of the third. Here is Gramps Elderberry. Runner going, but fouled off by Elderberry. So Pedro Cruz aboard, lots of speed on him. A strong arm in Honey Bear behind the plate for the Retrievers. Runner's going, hit and run is worked to perfection. And Cruz will run into third. Nobody out here in the bottom of the third. Wrong fielders looking to add on to the lead here. Boomer lasers to the plate. 0 for 1 so far tonight. Grounded to McHenry though. They throw home. And they'll catch Cruz in a rundown. That one hit just a bit too hard to first, allowing McHenry to throw it immediately. Cruz is fast, but he's not that fast. So runners at first and second now. 1 out for Brick Haas. 1-2 the count. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Big strikeout there. 2 outs now. And it's the home run hitter Trudy Fruity to the plate. Fouled back. 2-1 the count to Fruity. Swing and a miss there. 2-2. the zone. Hayner gets out of a big jam there. It keeps it a 2-0 game going to the top of the fourth.
The first baseman, number 10.
Learn so far has faced the minimum as we go through the lineup the second time around here to start the top of the fourth. 0-2 the count to McHenry. Out one. Oh, suck glove by round him out. Throw is in time for out number one.
The shortstop, number 55.
Popped it up. And that will be caught by House round number two.
The right fielder, number 14. That's inside.
Aggie Slowitz for the second time. Oh, Boomer Lasers with a diving catch there. It'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Still 2-0 in favor of the Wrongs. Hayner has bounced back after giving up that home run. But the pitch count is high here with only one out in the bottom of the fourth. It's over 60 now. Grounded to McHenry. He'll take it himself for round number two. Up comes Andrea Dartboard. That is popped up into right. Slowitz is under it. And she'll make the catch for out number three, and we'll go to the top of the fifth. Wrongfielders holding on to a 2-0 lead, and it's 4, 5, 6 due up in the order for the Retrievers.
Number 25.
And buns into right. That one is gone. It's 2-1. .468 feet, absolutely crushed. And it's a one-run ball game.
The designated hitter, number 47.
That takes Blurns down to neutral. Thus bounces back with the strikeout of Nunez.
The center fielder, number 38.
As I mentioned, she has had troubles with the home runs this year. That's now her 6th home run given up on the season. Nice dive there by Saturn. The throw in time for round number two. Nice play by Saturn. Getting the mojo back up on Blurns now. 2 away, Barbara Dickerson to the plate.
Take your base. How about the third baseman, number 47.
Runner going and caught. Bottom of the fifth we go. Round them out. Cruz and Elderberry due up for the Wrongfielders. Trying to get that run back.
37. Ball high. Strike. Strike three. Now batting, the center fielder, number 5.
Strikeout to start the inning. Pedro Cruz a walk and a single so far. That one's foul. Into foul territory. McSorley will make the catch.
The left fielder, number 99.
And caught by McHenry for round number 3, a 1-2-3 inning. And we'll head to the top of the 6th. McSorley, Bear, and McHenry due up.
The third baseman, number 47. Ball inside. Strike. That's inside. Strike 3.
Another strikeout for Blurns.
37. Now batting, number 15.
An early pull of Honey Bear. We usually don't see this pull till later in the game, but it pulls off as Marco Lee puts one into the gap. She's headed for second, and the throw is not going to be in time. And Markel Lee is in scoring position now. The tying run. 180 feet away now for Harold McHenry. Swing and a miss, 1 into the count. Slow rollers, round him out. Gobbles it up to Lasers in time for round number 2. But the runner advances 90 feet. Tying run just sitting there at third now for Sammy Ferrari into center field. But Cruz tracks it down for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Lasers, House, and Fruity due up for the wrong fielders here. He now takes over behind the plate for the Retrievers. Slightly better offensively, but I think there's a big difference defensively with Lee behind the plate. I don't think her arm is nearly as strong as Bear's. And we'll see that as Lasers takes first after the leadoff walk. It is diminished, but not awful. Lasers won't be stealing anyway. Up the middle, Dickerson flips to Ferrari, and Ferrari to McHenry for the Dragons special. I think that's a couple of DPs turned by the Retrievers defense. Helping out Hayner, he's up to locked in. Don't know how much longer he has left in this game, though, as his pitch count approaches 90. As Fruity puts one down to the left field.
Number 10.
2-1 to Sophia Saturn. Up the middle, and Ferrari throw to first in time for round number 3. And to the top of the 7th we go. Slowitz, Buns, and Nunez due up for the Retrievers here.
The right fielder, number 14. That's up. Ball inside. Straight. Off the plate.
Full count to Slowitz. And ball for Slowitz will take a walk. And here's the home run hitter, Barry Buns, put the Retrievers on the board. An extra base hit with Slowitz's speed will tie the game most likely. Learn's also approaching that 90 pitch count. For how long she might have left, but she's been locked in for a bit longer than Hayner has. 2-2 though to Buns. Tough out activated, a full count. And another walk given up by Blurns. And it's 2 on and nobody out. Here is Robin Nunez. Two walks to start off the top of the 7th. Not what the wrong fielders have ordered here. Another full count. The 3rd one of the inning so far. Ball 4 again. Blurns has walked, the bases loaded. The tying run just 90 feet away now for Blanco Jr. And Blurns gets pulled. And in comes Misha Barker. He inherits an absolute mess. 0-2 the count to Blanco. Barker desperately needs a strikeout here. Blanco's not making it easy. He's fouling off a lot of pitches. Swing and a miss! Mishka finally got him one away. Barker on the season, a 6.74 ERA. Just 4 appearances that we know of. And that one's into left. Back it goes. It's deep. It's long. And it's gone! A grand slam for the Retrievers. They take a 5-2 lead. 379 feet into left, and it's 5-2.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 47.
And that one's into left. Back it goes, and that one's gone as well. Back-to-back shots for the Retrievers, and they take a 4-run lead here late in the game. The Retrievers' offense was not about to be denied for a 2nd straight game. They have come uncorked here in the top of the 7th. Barker gets the strikeout for the 2nd out of the inning. That home run, huge butterfly effect there. Diving stop by Dartboard. Throw is not in time. And the inning will go on. Sammy Ferrari. All got started from Blurns walking the bases loaded to start the inning. And the Retrievers take full advantage of the opportunity, putting up a 5 spot in the top of the 7th, and now lead by 4. It's going to be a big mountain to climb now for the wrong fielders offensively. Hayner starts the bottom of the 7th on the mound, trying not to recreate what his counterpart just did. 2-1 the count to Woden Wayne. Wayne rips one up the middle. That'll be a base hit. Ojo down for Hayner. Dartboard will come in, and Jorge Watsky will come in as well. So the Retrievers not about to let fate strike twice. That one's, oh no, it's off the glove of Watsky though. But luckily, Taco Burns is slower than molasses. He gets thrown out for out number 1. And McHenry makes this catch there. Round number 2, and up comes Pedro Cruz. And Cruz gets rung up there. We'll head to the top of the 8th. And that one's deep into left, and that one is gone as well. The Retrievers are making it a derby here late, now lead 7-2. Taking full advantage of the overdraft loss earlier today. Maggie Slowitz getting in on the action.
Number 25. Ball inside. That's up. Great.
And Buns with a moonshot. Does it have enough? It is gone! Holy cow! Another back-to-back set of jacks for the Retrievers, and it's 8-2.
Now batting, a designated hitter. Now pitching, number 42. Ball low. Strike. Strike 3, you're out. Now batting, the center fielder, number 38.
What a rally from this Retrievers team, who had up until the 7th inning been held scoreless in what would have been 15 straight innings, but finally got the inning they needed and have absolutely ripped this one away from the wrong fielders.
Ball high.
That's out number 3. Into the bottom of the 6th we go. 2 more for the Doggos. They now lead by 6.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 99. Strike. Strike. Strike 3, you're out.
And Elderberry gets rung up there.
The first baseman, number 19.
Watsky locked in. Inning a third, make it 2/3.
Now batting, the catcher, number 84. No. Ball inside. Foul ball.
And Ferrari climbs the ladder, and we head to the top of the 9th. 8 unanswered runs actually for the Retrievers.
Number 47. Outside. Straight. You're out. Now batting, the catcher, number 15. Straight. Straight. Off the plate. Foul ball. Outside.
2-2 to Lee. She pops it up. And this will send us to the bottom of the 9th. No, I can count.
Number 10. Ball inside. That's inside. Foul. Ball inside. Straight.
Into right, back it goes. Harold McHenry also joins the party. How many home runs is that for the Retrievers now? 5, 6?
Now batting, the shortstop, number 55.
They have at least 5 because they had 2 back-to-backs and then that. And Barry Bonds has 2, so I think that's 6.
Now back, the designated hitter, number 18. No, outside. No high. Strike. Low. Take your base. Now batting, the third baseman, number 10. Strike. Strike.
Whiffer activates on Saturn.
That's inside.
Watsky just allowing his first base runner in relief. This one popped up and Ferrari makes the catch. 1 down.
Now back,
Bring up Woden Wayne.
fielder,
He'll stay in the game.
11. Strike. That's inside. Strike. Ball inside.
2-2 the count.
Strike 3.
And strike 3 called.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 20.
Last chance for the Wrongs. It's Taco Burns. That one will stay foul.
Strike 3.
And he goes down, and the Retrievers win a big one, retake sole possession of the heroic icons. With a 9-2 win over the Wrongfielders. 8 runs in the final 3 innings. The offense finally coming to life, and they did have 6 home runs. Bunn, Slowitz, McHenry, Dickerson, and McSorley all going yard tonight. Just 8 hits for the Wrongfielders, a pair from Elderberry and a pair from Fruity. She also hit a home run. Win goes to Hayner. He gives up 2 through 6, and a save goes to Watsky. 3 innings of work, no earned, with 4 strikeouts and a walk. Loss goes to Blerns. It ran away from her there in that 7th inning. Walked the bases loaded, ends up getting pegged for 4 earned runs. 4 earned runs also for Barker, all coming off of home runs. And Gutkack also giving up a home run. Buns and Dickerson get MVP honors for the Retrievers, and Trudy Fruity for the Wrongfielders. That will do it for day number 2. And we look forward to a jam-packed day number 3. It might be pre-recorded. We're still waiting on availabilities and stuff, so probably going to be pre-recorded. And then just another programming note for the league. The Miners conference final games will be live streamed on YouTube on Friday. And I will probably do them in 2 sets. I don't know if we want to, well, the only easy way to do it in 2 sets if we did one conference and then the other conference. Instead of trying to stagger the games back and forth, there would be no natural break. So we'll probably do it one conference, take like a lunch break, then the other conference. That will happen throughout the day Friday, probably start around lunchtime, give or take. But that will do it for me tonight. Thank you all for tuning in, and have a good night, everyone. I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.